Hey guys, I'm Dejana, in case you're new to this channel, and welcome to Wait a Little. And if you've been watching my channel for a little while, you'll know that lip products are by far my favorite cosmetic item. They are just like the be-all and end-all of makeup. I can't even. It's so awesome that I can just like put on a different lipstick and like feel sassier, or feel more vampy, or feel like a badass, or feel like a girly girl. And because of that, I'm always down to look for lipstick on a bargain, which is why I am filming my top Wet n Wild Mega Last lip color lipsticks. The name of that lipstick is obnoxiously long. I don't even know if that's really the name of the lipstick. I'm quite unsure. Wet n Wild lipsticks are like $250, and I'm not kidding you, they are some of the best lipsticks ever. Not just drugstore, ever. They're extremely pigmented. They have a beautiful shade selection. They are matte-ish, but don't dry out your lips. They're just the best. And I am getting sweaty. Sidebar, it is like 34 degrees right now. And if I turn into a sweaty hot mess, you know why. Wet n Wild lipsticks. I friggin' love them. They're my absolute favorite drugstore lipstick. So I thought I would show you what my top Wet n Wild lipsticks are, so that maybe you can become acquainted with the brand. So my first favorite from the brand is actually the lipstick that I'm currently, oh, that's a blotting sheet stuck to my hand. Off-camera secrets. The first shade is actually the shade that I'm currently wearing on my lips right now, and it is called Mochalicious. Ooh, sassy. Mochalicious is like a brownie nude, like a brownie nude for like dark skin tones, I would say. Or I would say it's also slightly darker than that like really popular Kylie Jenner brownie pinky nude color that's going around. I think it's like slightly darker than that. It's what I'm wearing right now. I don't have anything else on with it, and it's like a solid favorite. This is it, and it's pretty much perfection. It's like the perfect round nude for dark skin tones. My next favorite is 903C, which is Just Peachy. I mean, the color is called Just Peachy. It is also Just Peachy, but the color, the name of it is Just Peachy. Just clarifying that. It is what it says it is. It's like a peachy tone. And this is the kind of lipstick where I wouldn't, if you're someone who is my skin tone, I wouldn't suggest wearing that just by itself. This is the kind of lipstick that I wear a brown lip liner with, and then I kind of dot it on top and blend it in with my finger, and then it creates a kind of like nice peachy pinky nude shade. It's also very flattering on light skin tones. Like, I think most light skin tones would find this appealing as a nude. Ooh, child, I am sweating. Ooh, like I'm so sweaty that my blotting sheets aren't even blotting. They're just kind of soaking. Like they're just soaked sheets. So charming, I know. My next favorite is 970, and this is called Purdy Persimmons. And it's kind of just like a reddy orange shade. And this is one that I don't wear with a lip liner. I just kind of go all out. I would say it's similar to Lady Danger, but probably more orange. And it's also extremely pretty. These are all so pigmented and so like easy to spread on the lips. So that's definitely gorgeous. And it's a really fun summer color. It's funny because like red oranges or orange reds aren't exactly the most flattering for my skin tone. Like I find blue tone reds way more flattering, but I just can't seem to quit them. And so I wear it anyways. This next one is called Cherry Pickings, and it is just like a bright pinky red. It's really, really beautiful, flattering for most people's skin tones, very creamy, very pigmented. I rarely wear lip liners with any of these except for Just Peachy, and that's really just to like make the shade more wearable for my skin tone. But this one's really pretty. I find that this is a pretty common kind of shade to find, this kind of pinky reddy, but this is one of the best formulas in this shade that I found. Next one, this one's pretty famous. This is Sugar Plum Fairy, and this lipstick, is this the one that's a dupe? Yes, this is that one. This lipstick is actually a dupe for MAC's Rebel, and it's just like a beautiful mid-tone plum shade. Not too plummy that like it's kind of crazy looking and like you're getting a little intimidated wearing it, but during fall and winter it's perfect. I'd say if you're someone who's trying to get used to wearing darker lipsticks, this is the kind of the perfect one to start off with. also because you can kind of blot it out and make it into a lighter color. But that's this one. And I just love that the finish of all of these is kind of like a semi-matte. And none of them are shimmers and none of them are satiny, and they're all just, they're so good. They're so good, and they're $2.50. I'm pretty sure they're like $2 if you live in America. This next one, we're now getting to the 2 deeper shades. So these ones are not for the faint of heart. If you are not someone who wears deep lipsticks often in the winter or the fall, then I guess you won't be liking these. I don't wear them often, but when I do, when the mood strikes, I'm glad to know that I have these shades. And at $2.50, I couldn't pass up purchasing either one of them. So the first one is this one, which is called 918D. And I actually don't know what the real name is of some of these, because in the newer Wet n Wild packaging, they've written the name, like the actual name on it. But from the older Wet n Wild packaging, they just have the numbers. And so like, I don't know what this is. I'll probably write it here. I'll write it, what the actual name is. But for now, this was 918D. And this is kind of like a brownie red. Do you know what I mean? It's like a vampy brown reddish kind of color. And it's really, really pretty. For me, this is very wearable. Well, like, not in the dead of summer. But I mean, in the winter time, this is very wearable. For me, it's just as wearable as Sugar Plum Fairy. It is quite deep though, so let it be known. It also looks really pretty with like a plummy kind of gloss on top. That one's awesome. So 918D's killing it. And last but not least is this one. This is 919B, and it is called Vamp It Up, and this is also another MAC dupe. This is a dupe for Cyber from MAC, which is probably one of the scariest lipstick shades to ever be made. It's like a deep, 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 deep purple shade, and like there's no hiding, there's no messing around with this color. Like, it is what it is. So that's that. Like, from afar, it probably looks a little black. Like, that's how deep it is, but it's not. It's just a very deep purple. I find this color also great for mixing, like mixing with like a lighter plummy shade creates a more wearable color, or even mixing with a red creates a very wearable color. But this by itself is still beautiful, and if you rock this on a regular basis, then power to you, girl or boy, and I salute you. But it's still very much so a favorite because like it's almost an exact dupe for Cyber by MAC, like almost identical. The finish I think is slightly different, but the shade is like, I mean, come on. So there you have it. Those are my favorites from Wet n Wild. Let me know if you have any suggestions for me from Wet n Wild, because I'm always looking for more cheap goodies. Let me know if this video helped you at all, or if there's anything else you would like me to film for you. I also have a blog, which is waitalittle.com, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, both under waitalittle as well. I will catch you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.